Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Archana with Divine Soul Resonance, welcoming each one of you with all my love and all my heart. A channel which has good vibes only. That's the intention with which I started this channel, is to have great positive mindset, to have a positive space where each one of us can share, grow, and uplift one another, because that's the world I'd like to see in. So that brings me to our topic for today. What's the topic for today? So the topic for today is going to be positive thinking. Positive thinking, right? Positive thinking creates positive outcomes. Keep a positive mindset, and that's what you will materialize in the world. Think positive. Something goes wrong, think positive. That's not working in my life, think positive. Yeah, right. Like, that's how life works. Why it doesn't work for me? Can always be in good vibes, can always be in my high vibe, feeling positive, feeling completely energized. I mean, it's what we want, it's what we desire, it's what we aim towards, to be positive. But then we get these challenges in life. We get challenges, we get obstacles, and then there's hurt, there's pain, there's rejection, there's sadness, there's grief, there's betrayal. I mean, the list is endless. And today, because I'm wearing my good vibe shirt and I was just listening to some high vibe music to get me all channeled and energized for our talk today, I want to ask you, what do you do when things don't go right? How do you create and stay in a state of positive vibration and think positive when, okay, not gonna swear, when all hell is going loose in your life? How do we stay in a positive state? What is it that you are doing in your life, the steps that you are taking to take back that charge, to take back that charge of the mind, because it's the mind that grows all these things, whether it's positive or negative. It's an emotion that we attach to. So how are you drawing in more positive experiences in your life? So my question, as a simple question about this video, is really going to be, what is it that you do to keep the vibes high, stay in high vibe? Number one. So there are going to be a couple of different parts in this particular video. So the first part is, what do you do to keep your vibe high? Number two, what do you do to keep your vibe high when you are in low vibe? When things are not going right and you're just feeling super negative? How do you jump out of that negative thinking back into the high vibe? That is something that is going to inspire and get us to kind of think and see, perhaps it takes me a while to kind of get back, and I just go down that rut. And maybe there is a change that I need to bring in my life to be more positive. Okay, that adds another question and adds another dimension to this video. And that would be part 3. I'm so bad. I'm just like going with the flow. So the third part of the video would be number 3 part of the question. This 3-part series in this video. The third part would be, what steps would you like to take that you don't keep falling from 1 to 2, from the high vibe to the low vibe? What is it that you can do in your life to bring about a bigger change, a bigger shift, to constantly stay in that positive vibe? Okay, I'll give an example. So I'm not singling you out. I'm going to do this with you. So how do I stay in positive vibe? I'll tell you what. YouTube would give me a ton of strikes if I started playing all the music that I love. And I will have a video on that too. I need to listen to absolutely Okay, if we're gonna think this is spiritual channel, I need to go the opposite direction. I just need to listen to something that's just gonna be super earthy, something that's moving. So I love Latin music. I love listening to rap. I love listening to lyrics that's just gonna move all my lower chakras, get my energy moving. And once I've expended that, life is so difficult, and my God, why do I get this challenge? I've already shifted into the high vibe. Okay? Well, it sounds easy, but that's my to-go. That's my to-go high vibe. Okay. So I already told you what are some of the steps. I try to, when I'm not in my sulky moods and like, I don't know, I don't think I want to do this on the channel anymore. And I think just, whatever. So then I just listen to some of this mind-blowing music. And I am born Indian, born and raised in India. So for all the people, those who are on my channel, who are from that area and are familiar with it, I love Bollywood. So I listen to crazy Bollywood music blasting on top of my head. Yes, may not be good for my eardrums, it's definitely good for my energy body. Okay, so that's how I vibe out of the negative onto the positive. Now, to answer the third part of the question would be, that's a tough one, and I'm putting myself on the spot. You guys are still going to get some time to think about it, mull about it, and then answer. So I'm going to just answer the question. So what would I do? Archana, what would you do to do this? I think I like it. I think I've answered my question. I think I need to have a playlist completely ready. And as soon as I recognize that, I am tumbling down where I don't want to tumble into, perhaps like I'm taking the video and going into the water, that's a no-no, that's a no-go. I'm going to create that playlist, which is an uplifting one. Please, no emotional music in that, something that's going to remind me of anything. It just should be body pumping, so the energy just shifts. And that's what it is. Maybe some people love working out. Okay, I gave you an example. Some people just want to go for a run, go for a walk, do something to move the energy body. So at this time, there are certain times in my life when positive affirmations, nothing's going to work. You telling me, Archana, your life is great, everything's working. I ain't listening. It ain't going to work. So for me, that's a step. And I think as I'm talking to you, I think I like that idea. I think I need to create that for me, because that's what shifts the energy to bring it to at least to neutral. It has now, what it has done with me creating and actively participating in this is creating that space. Now that I've brought my energy from negative to forget the positive, at least I've come down to this part. Now I'll be open to, okay, life doesn't really suck. I need to look at the problem from another perspective. I need to do this. This is part of my spiritual lesson. Now I'll be open to advice. I'll be open to doing something else that'll be a little bit different, right? So, hi, tell me. Part 1, what keeps you in high vibe? Part 2, what steps do you take to get out of the negative vibe up into the positive vibe? And number 3, what would be something that you would like to instill and start so that you don't go tumbling down that negative path? So that's the homework for this video. I send you love and supercharged positive vibes. This is Archana with Divine Soul Resonance. I will talk to you soon. I gotta go now. Haven't eaten lunch. Love you much. Bye.